Well, hey, Motor Warriors. Today is January 3rd. I say turd because that's another name for crap, and I don't like all this white crap. Well, those of you that saw my Instagram post showing how my bike got, I don't know, it was like 9 inches of snow or something. The shallowest spot I could find in the yard showed 7 inches. And I swear the stuff on my saddlebags and on my gas tank and everything was much higher than that. And if you notice, there's no windscreen on my bike, no windshield. And that's because I finally got my brand new windshield. I mean, I know a lot of people, I look at the videos and I'm like, man, that's kind of irritating looking through that dirty windshield or that messed up old faded windshield. And I don't look, I don't look through that. It was so low that I look way over the top. I don't even really notice the windshield, but because the GoPro's lower on the helmet, you see it a lot more. It's more noticeable. And so I thought, well, time to get a new one anyway, so I'll just do it. And it finally came where, I finally had time to try and get it connected on New Year's Eve. Yeah, whatever it was. But anyway, got it connected, set on the bike to make any, little minor adjustments. And it is way too tall. I don't know how they measured it, but I measured it an inch longer than what the one that I had on there was. I wanted just like an inch more. And they sent me that, and it's like, whoa, it was like 3.5 inches longer than the other one. Look at how pretty. I hope you can see all this. But it was way too tall. I was looking through the thing. I tried to lower it, adjust it as low as I could, and I was still looking like right at the top half of it. It was like right in my line of vision, and I don't like that. So I was going to trim it down. Then we expected a bunch of thunderstorms and whatever, and it turned out to not be as bad as we thought. But then we got this last night. And they said, from my understanding, there might have been a chance of flurries. Well, I had the bike out, I was, doing some stuff and whatever, but I thought it'll be all right. Woke up early in the morning because I had an appointment. I saw my bike and about cried. I wouldn't have put that new windshield on if I'd known it was going to do that, or I would have definitely covered it with something. My old cover was pretty much torn and tattered, so I ordered a new one of those too, and it must be coming from China because it's been months and it still ain't here. But I hate these things. They fog up on me, can't see. I gotta watch this ice spots here. But anyway, so I needed to run into town. Actually, I didn't need to, I just wanted to. Wanted to go check my post office box. So rather than try and look through that windshield with ice still frozen on it, I took it off, put it in the house to let it thaw out a little bit, and so I could tape it later on tonight. Like I said, this is the first bike I've had that had a windshield. Well, back in I think it was in the 90s, I had a Gold Wing, and it had a full windshield like that too. But that was the first bike I ever had with a windshield, and I did not like it. So I took that thing off. And then I got this bike, and the way it was adjusted, it was perfect. It kept the wind off me. It stopped, that's a lot of that cold that's hitting me right now. It stopped a lot of that. I was seeing over the top of it. I really liked it. So it kind of got me spoiled and used to having a windshield. And now I can tell the difference, man. That cold air, even with this heated liner, jacket liner, man, it's rough. It's in the mid-20s or something like that, maybe lower 20s. It's kind of cold. But hey, I ride, man. What can I say? I know a lot of you probably think I'm nuts that I ride in stuff like this or that I ride in the cold. But I've just been doing this for so long that it's just part of me. It's who I am. But it sure is pretty out here. I don't know if you can see the mountains over there, the ridges over there or not. They're all covered in snow. It's real pretty. even up ahead. I don't know, you probably can't see that. The GoPros, especially this Hero 4 Silver, they're not very good at picking up long distance images very clear. I don't even know if you can hear me because I'm picking up a lot of wind without the shield on the front of me here. But even with chaps on, man, I can feel it going up and hitting the spots where the chaps are not. And ooh, doggy, it's cold. I don't know, have you ever had one of those, you ever get a pin lock thing? I had one in the past, and it didn't seem to work right. I mean, it would still fog up. So when I bought this helmet, which I wished I wouldn't have bought because I really don't like this particular model of HJC. I've had HJC helmets before that I liked, but this one I don't. Okay. Well, I just recorded a whole bunch of stuff and the camera for some reason must have shut off. It must be how cold it is. It's in the mid-20s and it is cold. Oh, I gotta watch this because this stuff might have iced over. Any time it's... Okay, let's see if this part will work. It is too cold. I think it's... Hey, Moto Warriors. Today is just January 3rd. I'm on my bike. It's like 20-something degrees outside. It's cold. Wiped off all the snow off my bike and ended up taking the windshield off so it could thaw, so I could tape it and trim it. But I tried to videotape the ride for y'all, and it my GoPro is so cold it kept shutting off. You ever had that happen? Yeah, let's go out here. I'll show you my bike. But all I had today was junk mail. Froze my hind end off coming out in the cold, and no mail except for junk mail. And you can see some of the ice that I couldn't get off the bike. I've got these little heated grip wraps. If I'd have realized what they are, I wouldn't have bought them, but I've had them for a couple of years. I think I got them last year or something. But they help. They're better than nothing. But there's still ice on the bike. But you can tell they piled that up pretty good when they plowed the driveway here at the post office. But this is Bell Buckle. I'll tell you one thing though, there's a town not too far from here called Wartrace, and they also have a little caboose like that, but they actually decorate theirs up and make it look pretty cool. So kudos to Wartrace for doing that. But our little strip here that is downtown Bell Buckle, they always, you know, decorate that up for Christmas. And when it was still Christmas, now it's, you know, obviously the January 3rd, but right before Christmas, it looks really nice. But about the 1st, a lot of stuff starts to get taken down and turned off. But anyway, Bell Buckle. But thanks for watching, Moto Warriors. I know this is not the best video done with my cell phone, but like I said, it's so cold that the GoPro kept shutting off. So if any of that is salvageable, I might just add that. But remember to live your life with the heart of a Viking warrior.